going to talk about the size and weight of iPhone 11. So, the height of iPhone 11 is 150.9 millimeters. The width is 75.7 millimeters. And the depth is 8.3 millimeters. Also, the weight of iPhone 11 is 194 grams. Also, the display is 66.1 inch all-screen LCD multi-touch display with IPS technology. Then, let's talk about storage of iPhone 11. I would recommend it. For me, the lowest possible amount of storage, I would go with the middle amount, 128 gigs. You can live with 64. It's not as fun. I would at least go with 128 if you can switch. On the other hand, does anybody need 256 gigs of storage? Well, the answer is some people may need that. Like if you're really into gaming, for instance, games for some of the biggest apps, you can install. Some of them are absolutely huge animals, and that's why you always use to get that air that said you need to be on Wi-Fi to download this huge app. If you are like a hardcore gamer, and keep in mind, Apple Arcade is right around the corner here. If you really wanting to experience a bunch of these games, for that low price of $5 per month for the whole family. For the whole family, that's actually pretty good price. Then you may want some extra storage because you really don't want to be swapping out like big huge apps that you may want to play again later, delete it, and have to re-download it.
Okay, for the chipset, iPhone 11 using A13 Bionic chips. This chip is the third generation neutral engine, and the chip is the most powerful and fastest chip ever. For these chips, it's very powerful, and everything you do is fast and fluid. It also works in the most power efficient way possible, so your battery lasts longer. For the gaming performance, you don't need to worry because you can play any game with high graphic and a heavy game like PUBG and Mobile Legends without problems, because it uses very powerful chipset. This device also not too really hot, even though you play the heavy games for longer time, and the battery will not die soon.
And good evening to my fellow friend and Sagama. Today I would like to present about power and battery of iPhone 11. First, the power is lasts up to 1 hour longer than iPhone XR. Then the video playback is up to 17 hours. But for the stream, the video playback is just up to 10 hours. The audio playback is 65 hours. The fast charge capable up to 50% in 30 minutes with 18 watt adapter or higher than that. Then it boots in rechargeable lithium ion battery. That means can be charged if the battery was zero. The wireless charging is worked with QI Charge 10, charging via USB to computer system or power adapter. That's all from me.
Now, let me talk about our phone camera. We know that all people very attentive for camera at the phone that they use daily. We as the society really want a very beautiful camera that can take our picture as we want for us to post it at social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter or many more. Other than that, we can keep it for our memories, our self memories. First, so now I want to talk about front camera or selfie camera. This camera have size 12 megapixel f2.2. This camera be put at the top of notch of this phone. The picture that we take by this camera is really detailed, sharp, and the color true to life. Beside that, the new special for this phone that not yet other phone have it was selfie mode portrait. The portrait mode for selfie is really amazing. So what are you waiting for? After that, secondly, our main camera or back camera. This phone have two functions at their main camera. First, ordinary camera. Secondly, ultra wide camera. First, ordinary camera have 12 megapixel f5.8 and the ultra wide camera have 12 megapixel f2.4. The ultra wide is our main attraction because with this function you can make your picture fit to the frame. The picture that taken by the ultra wide and ordinary camera is really the best. Firstly, it comes with really detailed picture and the color really balanced. Besides that, main camera have also many other functions like portrait mode, night mode, panorama, super slow-mo and many more. This time we have been upgrade our portrait mode that have effect and more detail. Other like first effect is normal effect, black and white effect and many more. For night mode, that is the new function also at our main camera, and this night mode is really suitable for people that like to take picture at the night. And lastly, now I want to talk about sound for this phone. This phone come with stereo speaker and that is the best speaker that we know now. And this phone come with no 3.5mm jack. So just that from me.